Guys, so we have a big breaking news coming out. Do me a favor and share this video. Once again, thank you so much for your support. Hawaii Kilauea volcanoes spew lava as high as the Eiffel Tower in a spectacular display. Here's the big problem. The air is impacted. Methane gas in the air. They are urging everyone to shut their windows. And if you're going to go out, wear like an N95 face mask. But we have all the information here. Kilauea volcano erupts. Spew lava higher than the Eiffel Tower. You know how tall is the Eiffel Tower? Give me a second here. Let me just read this part really quick. If you can, please share the video. Hawaii Kilauea volcano has been putting on an incredible display as lava has been spewing 300 meters in the air from one of the world's most active volcanoes. Wow. Give me a second here, guys. I just paused this video. I don't know why it's playing. I don't want to get hit with a copyright. So reaching the heights of the Eiffel Tower. Neon orange melted rock dazzled and otherwise gray landscape in a shocking series of eruption. The volcano on the Big Island, about 200 miles southeast of Honolulu, has been periodically erupting since December, with some displays lasting days. Alright, so again, this is a very important breaking news. Now I want to bring this one up really quick here. Officials have issued warnings of a respiratory problem thanks to the toxic gases released. Alright, so once again, please wear your N95 mask. If you live near the volcano, you may want to shut your window. And again, you know, I'm not trying to spook no one, but this is what you call an invisible enemy. The gas is in the air, and sometimes, you know, people feel tired or headache, and it's because the air is impacted with the massive blast from Kilauea releasing lava, but also gas. All right, guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, we do have the PayPal link and the Cash App link in the comments box and also description box. Thank you so much for your support. In its latest and 23rd eruption, wow, lava was seen bursting through several vents on Kilauea, and the flows were covering the floor of Helema's Umar U crater, which has been closed to the public since 2007. Officials have issued warnings over respiratory problems thanks to the toxic gases released. Volcanic gas and ash can irritate the eyes and respiratory system and lead to other symptoms such as vomiting, dizziness, headaches, difficulty breathing, visual disturbances, and tremors, according to the CD, you know who. Now, the agency also notes that long-term exposure to these volcanic air pollutants can lead to lung problems, such as bronchitis and respiratory disorders, such as oh man, yeah, this is a big problem here, guys. I'm just gonna highlight it, but it could lead to this here. It might not impact people's lives now, but in the future, it will. It's just like what happened in September 2001. You guys know what happened in New York, right? When the two stones came down, you had firefighters there. You had some people that made it out. But the debris that was in the air has impacted many of them. And it's like, what, 15 years later, a lot of them were reporting having lung issue. Like I said, it won't happen now, but it takes, you know, it could happen when you get older. Give me a second here, guys. There we go. Okay, so it says here you have the USGS, Hawaiian Volcano Observatory, have said high levels of volcanic gas, primarily water vapor, carbon dioxide, and sulfur dioxide, are the one primary hazard of concern, as this hazard can have far reaching effects downwind. Look at this. Look at this picture. Once again, Kilauea volcano has been putting on an incredible display as lava has been spewing 300 meters in the air from one of the world's most active volcanoes. Reaching the heights of the Eiffel Tower, neon orange melted rock dazzled an otherwise gray landscape in a shocking series of eruptions. Lava was seen bursting through several vents on Kilauea volcano, and the flows were covering the floor of Halema Uma U crater, which has been closed to the public since 2007. As so is continuously released from the summit during an eruption, it will react in the atmosphere to create the visible haze known as VOG, volcanic smog, downwind of Kilauea. So, and VOG may cause respiratory and other problems at high concentrations. So far, no residential areas have been threatened by lava flows. The observatory has also warned about the dangers of the peel hair, which are thin, sharp glass strands of volcanic glass made when gas bubbles and the lava pop at the surface and cool into gossamer strands. Although it tends to land near the eruption site, some lighter strands can carry with the wind and sometimes cluster together like tumbleweed, irritating people's eyes and skin or even contaminated drinking water. So, guys, if you live here, if you live near that volcano, try not to scratch your eyes and stuff because your hand could be, again, it's invisible enemy. That's what it is. It's in the air. So if your hand is like, it's like one of the dirtiest and this and that. But if you scratch your eyes, you could have small little particles or stuff, and you could cause a burning sensation in your eye. It says here, although it tends to land near the eruption, I can't read that part. Residents and visitors should minimize exposure to peel, hair, and other volcanic fragments, which can cause skin and eye irritation. Now, the United States Geological Survey Hawaiian Volcano Observatory added that they would issue an eruption update later today. Kilauea is one of the most active volcanoes on Earth, and the most active among the 5 volcanoes that together form Big Island. They got some videos here, guys, but I can't play the video. Jeez, you got people right there right in front of it. Man, you got multiple people out there just watching this. Yeah, again, guys, I cannot be near a burning mountain. I cannot be near it. Kilauea is one of the most active volcanoes on Earth, and the most active among the 5 volcanoes together form the Big Island. Again, Whoops, give me a second here. Look at all these people just. You guys know there's a lake of lava right in front of you. Run! Man. Says here current hazards include volcanic gas emission and wind-blown volcanic glass that may impact Hawaii Volcano National Park and nearby communities, officials said. Now, this volcano is between 210,000 and 280,000 years old, but did not grow above sea level until roughly 100,000 years ago. Guys, I don't go by these numbers. I don't go by these numbers. Sometimes just reading those numbers gives me a massive headache. Here's the deal, okay? The reason why they believe that this is 200 something thousand years old because they pick up the fossil rock, whatever, and they study it, and well, this thing is old. Here's the reason why it's old. In the beginning, there was a flood, and this water was very strong, very powerful. It was salt. It was strong. It was something different. It wasn't like a normal rain. It was rain of wrath that has wiped out the population. All right, so it literally just sat for months and months and months. All right, and so to these people, well, this thing is 100,000 years old. For example, the Titanic. If you see the Titanic now, you're gonna think the Titanic is like 1 million years old because it's rusted, it's old. Again, let's say they lift the Titanic and bring it, to New York, and say, hey, we got the Titanic. Man, that thing look like it's 1 million years old. Yeah, because it's been sitting in salt water. It's been sitting in water for many years. That's why they get those numbers. But yeah, last time it erupted was a couple of thousand years old, not hundreds. People have been flocking to overlook sites inside the national park for views of the eruption. The Hawaiian Volcano Observatory also hosts a live stream of Kilauea eruption. The longest and most destructive recorded eruption from Kilauea persisted from January 1983 to April 2018 and caused significant property damage, including the destruction of two towns in 1990 and a re-owned black sand beach. Kilauea overlaps with the eastern side of the largest volcano on Earth, the nearly 14,000 foot tall Mauna Loa. In January, researchers at the University of Hawaii at Manoa discovered that these two volcanoes share a magma source within Hawaii's hotspot, also known as the mantle plume. They also have their own magma sources, but magma from the shared portion of the mantle plume can travel to either Kilauea or Mauna Loa. The volcano receiving magma from its shared area is more likely to be active, while the other becomes sleepy, according to Aaron, the lead researcher of the study and an associate professor at UH Manoa. Jeez, look at that. I'm sorry, guys, I can't be near that because the air is impacted. I mean, you got smoke and everything. Again, these lava have been sitting underground for a long time, and once it blows, it releases gas. It releases a whole bunch of stuff. You're not gonna see me near Burning Mountain. Each volcano gets a boost of extra magma from the mantle from time to time. And then when that happens, its activity increases from its baseline, this person told Spectrum News. He and his colleagues published their findings in a journal of petrology. However, it is possible for both volcanoes to erupt at the same time because they each have their own sources of magma too. It's unclear whether this shared magma source is fueling the recent uptick in Kilauea activity. Wow. Okay, so once again, this is where we at right now. But like I say, guys, if you live near this volcano, shut your window. Make sure you have an N95 mask. Like I said, this thing can impact people's health. But again, people in Hawaii, they're used to this. They, hey, Kilauea erupted. Oh yeah, we know. It happens every 3 months. But the big problem is the invisible enemy in the air, the toxic gas. All right, that could lead to warning in the future. It could lead to serious stuff. So please be safe out there. We are praying for the people in Hawaii. We do have a lot of followers out there in Hawaii. If you guys live out there, send us the chocolates. I remember someone used to send us a box with chocolate and coffee. I kind of miss, and the peanuts. I really miss those peanuts. So, again, we are praying for the people out there in Hawaii. Please be safe, and God bless to every single one of you. Share the video, guys. For those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about in this platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.